What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you're all doing well. Just need to check something on the other computer. Hope all is well as we get ready for some Thursday night baseball. Tomorrow, new game Friday, or sort of new. It's about a month old at this point, but it'll be new to you, maybe. Relatively new to me. Only put about an hour into it so far. Returnal. So that's tomorrow night. So let's get into it. Garrett Cole, Hyunjin Ryu, 8-0, 156. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well as Yankees head up to Toronto now in the series, basically almost completely caught up to where the Yankees are in real life. So, but of course, we will play at the actual the Rogers Center because there's no COVID in MLB The Show. So Cole gets the start. Everybody's rested and ready to go, especially with the lefty Ryu on the mound. We are going to put Dominguez in left again. So let's see. LeMahieu, Judge. We're going to... Let's see. There we go. Didi about 8th. Dominguez 9th. Urshela, Frazier, Real Muto, Voit, Hicks, Judge, and LeMahieu. There we go. It's our lineup against lefties. Oh, I completely forgot they announced that today. Miller time. Yeah. Yankees up 7-4. Got some clutch hits. Got a clutch hit from Gittins. What's up, Landon? How's it going? Oh yeah, Brian. I mean, we always got a chance to beat him. I mean, he's beaten us once, and then he got a no decision in another game. Toronto's given us fits, but fortunately we're beating up on everybody else. So, oh, yeah, so there we go. Yeah, Brady versus Mahomes. Yeah, so you called it Miller time. You said you think it was going to be a Super Bowl matchup similar to Palomalo versus Fitzgerald. And I'm like, well, then if you're going to do that, you're going to do Mahomes. So we put it together, Mahomes versus Brady, as Brian gets a hydrate. So, yeah, we kind of figured it out together, Miller time. Nice. Actually, I'm going to make note of that in that's something I'll talk about in my podcast this week. So, that should be fun. And then cover. Also, Pokemon Unite got a release date today. That's exciting. Not sure if you guys have heard about Pokemon Unite. That's a MOBA. A MOBA with Pokemon. So that should be interesting. Landon, I don't know why the D-backs are so bad, man. Yeah, I mean, the Giants are very good, to be fair. I mean, they're playing very good right now, but yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Nice, Brian. All right, that's perfectly fine, man. I appreciate it. Keeping it on in the background helps me out for sure. As we head up to the Rogers Center in Toronto, Yankees versus Blue Jays. Yankees 39 games over 500. Hyunjin Ryu been giving the Yankees fits all year long. His 14th start of the year, 8-0, a 1.56 ERA, about a 7-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. The Orioles are pretty bad, Brian. That is true. It's like 14 straight, maybe. I don't know, Miller time. I'm not. I don't follow the Diamondbacks all too closely, honestly. Yeah, Landon, they're in the conference finals. Hopefully, CP3 will play. I know he's in the. He's in protocol right now for COVID. As the first pitch from Ryu is high, 1-0. We're underway here in Toronto. DJ looking for that home runs 99-100. Ryu throws a changeup, cutter, fastball, curveball, and sinker. As DJ grounds this to the third, and it's by Guerrero for a base hit. Oh, and it's bobbled out there and left. DJ took a wide turn at first. By the way, did you guys see the Yankees turn for only for the first time in their history, they turned the second triple play of the season. Speaking of ground balls hit to third, it was hit back, I believe, to Michael King, and he flipped to first, and so that was an interesting thing. So never before had Yankees turned 2 triple plays in 1 year. So LeMahieu leads things off with a single. Now Judge takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Toronto, a game over 500. I think this is actually where they were in real life here in the game. 33-32 in the Yankees game counter, thereabouts. Swing and a miss by Judge, 0-2. As that misses. Oh, no, it catches the inside corner, says the umpire. Judge down looking. He can't believe it. One away. Yeah, Miller time. Vlad Jr. is a stud. I mean, honestly, the problem has always been just finding a place for him to play. But yeah, as Hicks now rolls this over to the left side, that's through for a base hit. So LeMahieu will go to second. So 2 singles here in the first. Sandwiched around a strikeout. And that'll bring up Luke Voit now. 24 homers, 43 RBIs, a 326 average. But, yeah, Yankees, I mean, I don't want to knock on wood. They're looking good, swing and a miss there, 0-1. As Voit hits Ryu very well, 5 for 12 with a home run in his career. Looking well tonight, I should say, as the offense finally starting to wake up against the Blue Jays. But as that one catches the inside part of the plate, 0-2. I'll say this, look, Yankees hold on tonight. They'll be 5-3 on this 8-game road trip. That's a 62% winning percentage. You gotta win 60% of your games if you want to make the playoffs. So, as despite looking bad, a couple games in Minnesota and Philly, a couple of blown games, they should really have been 7-1 on this road trip. As that swung and missed, strike 3, so 2 away here now in the first. That brings up JT Realmuto. Yeah, that's a pretty good rotation, Brian, not gonna lie, as this one skied the straightaway center field and deep, but going back and making the catch is Springer, and that will retire the side. So Yankees get a couple hits, but nothing to show for it. We go bottom 1, no score here in Toronto. Yeah, I mean, the Diamondbacks, Landon, I mean, you're just, well, maybe you'll make a trade with the Yankees soon and you'll get some good pieces back. As you see there, Cole, about a 10-1 strikeout to walk ratio, his 14th start of the year, 8-2, a 2.1 ERA. As Bo Bichette leads things off with 264 average, 11 stolen bases, tied for 3rd in the American League. You mean signing, what's his name, Gerard Gallant? I think that's a good move, as the umpire calls that fastball low. Strike like strike to me, but Cole does not get the call. 1-0. The 1-0 to Bichette, fouled back out of play, 1-1. But I think it was a good signing. I think it was a good signing for the Rangers to get a very experienced winning coach. I think that's the problem with Quinn. Quinn has no experience, had no experience coming in. He didn't know what to do with that team, and once they got off the rails, he didn't know how to right the ship. As that misses low, 3-1 to Bichette. So Cole a little wild here early. As that misses low, ball 4. Bichette does not offer at any of the borderline pitches. That brings up Vlad Jr., 254 average, 3 homers, 13 RBIs. There's a strike 0-1. Who's your favorite player, Landon? 4 for 11 in his career against Cole is Guerrero. As that misses outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch right down Broadway. Guerrero taking all the way. 1-2. Now fouls off a good curveball. Still 1-2. Lays off the outside slider. 2-2. That's in the dirt. Blocked by Realmuto. He'll throw it on the second. And Bichette is gunned down trying to advance. Didn't get by Realmuto far enough, and he's got too good an arm. Bad play there by Bichette. So Bichette is erased after the leadoff walk. And now Guerrero fouls off another. Still 3-2. Marte? Oh, yeah, Marte's definitely going to be a Yankee. I think they're definitely going to try. If the Yankees are even close to a playoff position, they're trading for him for sure. As Cole blows the fastball by Guerrero. 2 away here in the first. Yeah, that's a pretty good lineup there, Brian. As that brings up George Springer hitting 301. Hammers this to third, knocked down by Gio. Recovers, but it's squirted too far away from him. Springer will beat it out for an infield single. He hit it hard, and Gio did a good job to knock it down, and that'll bring up to Oscar Hernandez, hitting only 208 on the year. There's a strike, 0-1. Now a changeup in the dirt, blocked by Realmuto. Springer going to second, and for the second time this inning, Blue Jays trying to advance on balls that got by Realmuto, or they thought got by him, are gunned down. So Cole ends up facing the minimum. We go top 2, no score. Holy cow there. Bad base running by the Blue Jays. That brings up Clint Frazier now hitting 288. Hitting 6th tonight. First pitch from Ryu. is fouled off at the plate. 0-1. Cutter just kept on digging in towards his hands. Frazier 2 for 11 in his career against Ryu. That swing and a miss on another cutter there. 0-2. A bit late on it. Just a bit too late. It'll be an 0-2 now to Clint. High, 1-2. Well, I mean, that's fine, Landon. I mean, that's what, OTAs? That's practice? That's a good lineup against righties, Brian. What's your lineup against lefties? As this is back at the middle. Oh, but Ryu with the backhanded snatch throws it to first in time, one away. Snatch and grab right there as we go now look at the Blue Jays defense. Gurriel Jr. in left, Springer in center, Grichuk in right, Guerrero Jr. at third, Bo Bichette at short, Biggio at second, Tellez at first, and Danny Jansen behind the plate. Oh, yeah, for sure, Miller. For sure. I definitely think you're going to get... I think you're actually going to get probably both wild card teams will be out of the American League East. Unless, I mean, maybe Houston. Houston and Oakland are going to be very good, too. The White Sox are running away with the Central, although Cleveland's on a roll. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens all around the league. Got a lot of time left as Gio Urshela rolls this over to third. Guerrero fires, throws out his counterpart 2 away. And that brings up Didi Gregorius, 335 average, 17 homers, 42 RBIs. Had a monster series in Philadelphia. Sounds good, Brian. Sounds good. As Didi pokes this to the left side because of the shift. Oh, bobbled by Guerrero. Recovers, fires the first, gets Didi by half a stride. And that'll end the inning. So the Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the second. We go bottom 2, no score. Hernandez was up when Springer got thrown out at second. As this is pulled foul, 0-1. As that sails outside 1-1. Yeah, Miller time. I mean, it's true. Cleveland's winning. Terry Francona knows what to do, how to get the best out of his players. And even after that trade with the Mets, I mean, it looked like you guys were getting... I mean, it looked like the Mets got the better end of that deal, but so far, actually, it's you guys. As this is hammered to straightaway right field. Judge going back. Oh, it's over his head, and one hop against the wall. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it, but Hernandez instead pulls into second with a leadoff double. His 10th of the year. Right over Judge's head, and that brings up Gurriel Jr., 11 homers, 41 RBIs. One of the most productive hitters in the Toronto Blue Jays lineup. That's fouled off 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now. There's a good strike with the curve, 0-2. Now slider in the dirt. Real Muto from his knees throws to third. Says, try it again, guys. Try it again, I dare you. Now backdoor slider. Push to the right side. LeMahieu flips the first, 1 away. But moving to third is Hernandez. We now look at the Yankee defense. Jason Dominguez in left, Aaron Hicks in center, Aaron Judge in right, Gio Urshela at third, Didi Gregorius is short, DJ LeMahieu at second, Luke Voigt at first, and JT Realmuto behind the plate. Yankees, the best fielding percentage in the American League. As there's a strike to Rowdy Tellez, 0-1. Tellez, 11 homers, 26 RBIs, a bit of a Yankee killer. 288 average, fouls back a changeup, 0-2. The Browns should be very good this year, actually. Miller time. Nice, Brian, nice. Bauer making his Dodger debut. It'll be a 1-2 to Tellez. Fouled back and out of play, still 1-2. Chance for the Blue Jays to get on the board first with an out. As this is pushed to the right side, LeMahieu will go to first. It'll be an RBI ground out for Tellez as Hernandez scores. 2 away here in the second, but 1-0 Toronto. That brings up Randall Grichuk, 216 average, 7 homers, 32 RBIs. With Ryu on the mound, that might be all he needs against this aggressive Yankee lineup. As there's a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Grichuk, 3 for 10 in his career against Cole with 10 strikeouts. The 0-1, there's a strike on the outside, 0-2. Brian, who's your football team, Brian? You guys all know I'm Yankees, Giants, Rangers, Knicks. This is fouled off at the plate, still 0-2. Now swing and a miss on the high fastball, strike 3. That over ends the second inning, but the Blue Jays push a run across. At the end of 2 full here in Toronto, it's 1-0 Jays. Oh. Yeah, are you a Steelers fan, Brian? As I know there's a lot of folks from Ohio who are also Steeler fans. As Jason Dominguez, 3 homers, 5 RBIs, a 351 average so far in his rookie campaign, fouls this back, straight back out of play, 0-1. It'll be a 0-1 to Dominguez. Fouls back the cutter, 0-2. Of course, Dominguez, this is his first career at-bat against Ryu. The 0-2, fouled back, spoils a high cutter. Good pitch from Ryu. Good job by Dominguez just to get a piece of it. The 0-2, fouled off to the right side, still 0-2. Dominguez staying alive, making Ryu work a little bit. This will be the 5th pitch of the at-bat, still an 0-2 count. Popped up to right, shallow, coming on, and making the catch is Grichuk for the first out of the inning. It really hung up there for him. Of course, no wind here in Toronto because of the closed dome. As we look at the standings there, Blue Jays chasing the Yankees, but a huge gap there between the two of them. As DJ LeMahieu led the game off with a single, was left at second base after the Aaron Hicks single. LeMahieu starting to warm back up after a cold spell. And DJ LeMahieu, the machine! Goodbye, baseball! Ties this game back up at 1. His 14th of the year. Career home run number 99. And just like that, we're all knotted at 1. Goodbye, baseball! LeMahieu takes the first pitch and ambushes it as he smacks it to left center. 419 feet. Holy cow. Oh, Brian, you're one of those. My sister's a Steelers fan. I can't stand her. Oh, my God. As Aaron Judge skies one to right. Straight away, right down the right field line. Grichuk literally on the line in the corner. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. I'm sorry, Brian. I lived in Pittsburgh for a bit. Steelers fans, you're a special breed. That's what we'll say. As that cutter clips the outside black, says the umpire 0-1. Really, Brian? Because the 6 months I lived in Pittsburgh, I didn't find a single Browns fan. They must be really quiet. As Aaron Hicks smacks this one to left center field, that'll drop him for a base hit. As getting it in quickly is Gurriel Jr. And actually, the time that I was in Pittsburgh, probably for good reason, they were probably very quiet. Actually, now that I think about it, this was 2010 that I lived in Pittsburgh. 2010 to 2011. Anyway, Luke Voigt now rolls this to the left side. Guerrero there. Throws the second. Goes the short way to end the inning. But the Yankees tie it up at 1. DJ LeMahieu gets his 14th home run of the year. And we go bottom 3, knotted at 1. That is very true. They were not quiet after that wild card game. That was a wild card game. What did the Steelers have? 6 turnovers? As this is swung on and missed by Biggio, 0-1. 2 for 13 in his career against Cole with 10 strikeouts. Now fouls off a changeup, 0-2. As that misses low and inside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3. Real Muto will throw to first to complete the play. 1 away. I believe that's the 3rd K for Cole. Brings up Danny Jansen, a home run and 2 RBIs, a 167 average. That one home run came against the Yankees in limited play time as he hammers this foul, 0-1. The Blue Jays carry 3 catchers, which is nothing short of unusual. As this one popped up to straightaway center. Hicks is there, now backing up a few steps. Makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Hey, Darkstroke, I appreciate it. I saw that, buddy. I do appreciate it. Brian doesn't want to talk about football. Okay. Bo Bichette walked in his first at-bat, hitting 264 overall. Got thrown out at second, trying to advance on what looked like a passed ball. Takes a strike in the inside black, 0-1. Bichette 0 for 8 in his career against Cole with a pair of strikeouts. And, of course, that walk. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen my thoughts on E3 yet, I did a new TikTok today. Would appreciate any love you can give it. As this is popped up to right center, Hicks makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cole. We go top 4, knotted at 1. I'm thinking Darkstroke, yeah, I'm going to probably try and do more stuff. It's just me talking to camera. If people want to, unfortunately, it's not doing well views-wise, which is why if anybody can, actually, for those of you who aren't already following me on TikTok or any of that stuff, or Twitter, please give it a follow. It helps, trust me, as that sale, oh, they called it a strike. That looked like that missed, but they give Ryu the call, 0-1 to Real Muto, as that's fouled off 0-2. Ah, all right, Brian. All right. Football's a sensitive subject because of the wild card game. I get it. It's all good. Sometimes Miller time, yes. Yes, maybe once every couple of weeks I'll go live on TikTok. Just answer some questions live. Just talk to people. It's 1-2 now to Real Muto. You know, Brian, I thought that too, but it's been actually a really great way to show snippets of what I do here on Twitch and really grow my audience. As this is rolled over to the left side, deep in the hole is Bichette, sets, fires, got him by a stride. One away here in the fourth.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
I mean, I've gone live. I've gone live recently, Darkstroke. It's been a while though. As this one's fouled back into play, 0-1. Oh no, Darkstroke, we're still doing those. We're just doing them Wednesdays now for Loki. I appreciate it, Miller time. Yeah, anybody who comes over from TikTok or vice versa, it's always appreciated. This will be an 0-1 to Frazier. Swing and a miss on a good changeup there. Bottom fell out of it, 0-2. But yeah, we're still going. Again, another thing we do is StreamLounge.io. Wednesdays after for 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's this app now. It's an app. You go to StreamLounge.io and download the app. It's kind of like Twitch, but for television. If you get Disney Plus or MLB.TV or a few other things, and I do live commentary on Loki there. As this is inside out and to the right side, Biggio there will flip the first. 2 away here in the fourth. So, doing everything I can to get myself out there, everybody. And Lee, and my podcast co-host Lee is also on there usually. So, of course, also you can check out my podcasts. All kinds of fun stuff. There's Gio Urshela now. 2 outs, no one on. Fouls off a changeup, 0-1. Ryu got away with that one there. Urshela 4 for 11 in his career against Ryu with a home run. The 0-1 to Gio. Fouled back and out of play, 0-2. So far, the only Yankees really doing well tonight against Ryu, Hicks and LeMahieu, as this is fouled off to the right side, still 0-2. Gio staying alive. As this one skied the straightaway center field, deep but playable. Springer there makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Yankees go 1-2-3 again here in the fourth. We go bottom 4, still tied at 1. Yeah, Brian, the officiating of football, much like baseball, is terrible. As Vlad Jr. now leads off and skies the first pitch to straightaway center. Hicks is there. Will settle under it, make the catch for the first out of the inning. Brings up George Springer. He's 1 for 1 with a single. 19 homers, 52 RBIs. Was a race trying to go from first to second on a passed ball. And a good recovery there by Real Muto. There's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 sails just a little outside, 1-1. The 1-1 now. Curveball in the dirt, 2-1. Springer lays off. It'll be a 2-1 to George. Lays off the low fastball, 3-1. Hernandez on deck. He doubled and scored the only run of for the Blue Jays thus far. As that backdoor slider catches the zone, 3-2. It'll be a 3-2 payoff pitch to Springer. Smack to right. Judge coming on, makes the catch on the low liner, 2 away. You know, actually a friend helped me out. A friend bought 2 when they had the chance to, and I just paid her back straight up. She just charged me face value for it. She picked it up for me. I was very fortunate. She got one on launch, and then I got an Xbox about a month later. That's also true, Brian. At least Joe West and Angel Hernandez are not in football. Joe West is supposedly retiring after this year, which I can't wait for, and Angel Hernandez should be fired already at this point. It'll be a 2-0 to Hernandez. Curveball smacked to the right side. Well, somebody's got Cole's number tonight. Beats the shift. It's a shift single. A 2-out single for Hernandez here in the bottom of the 4th. And now that will bring up
Left field.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 with a ground out. Grounded out to LeMahieu in his first at-bat. Takes one. Ooh, just a little inside to the umpire. 1-0. Sure did look like it caught the zone to me. Now that's blocked by Real Muto. Going to second is Hernandez. He is in there. That's also true Miller time. The worst commentator is both baseball and football. So Real Muto doesn't recover that time. So Hernandez back at second base, swinging a miss on a slider by Gurriel. 2-1. Moves into scoring position on the wild pitch. Now swings and misses on a curve. 2-2. Now chases the slider. Cole comes back with 3 straight strikes after the wild pitch to strike out Gurriel and get out of the mini jam. We go top 5, still not at that 1. Yeah, Joe Buck is terrible, guys. I think we're all in agreement on that. He's absolutely the worst. He's the most deadpan, lifeless, boring broadcaster out there. Leading things off here in the top of the 5th, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out.
The shortstop.
Ryu only his 40th pitch of the night coming up. Smacked down the left field line by Didi, but this will reach the seats 0-1. Just a hair late on that fastball. Didi 3 for 15 against Ryu. That's actually not bad, lefty versus lefty. As he fouls off another cutter, 0-2. Ryu hanging out in the zone. But Didi not being able to get the good wood on it, as this is fouled off to the left side, still 0-2. The 0-2 to Didi, fouled off again, still 0-2. And especially with the umpire giving Ryu that a wide strike zone. As this is popped up to left, fairly deep. This one is going to dunk him for a base hit and reach the stands. Oh, the Blue Jays are lucky. Gurriel gave up on that one. I don't know if he just misjudged it or what, but the fact it went into the stands is a break for the Blue Jays. So it's a leadoff double for Didi. And now Dominguez skies one to straightaway center, fairly deep. Springer will make the catch. Didi will tag, and he will go to third. So a good productive out there by Dominguez. And the Yankees have the go-ahead run now at third base with, right now, one of their better hitters tonight, DJ LeMahieu, who's homered and singled. Yeah, Miller time. It's a lot of politics. Remember, Joe Buck's daddy was a broadcaster for a very long time. As that misses outside, 1-0. LeMahieu, that's actually 99 home runs now for LeMahieu after today's earlier shot as he fouls off an inside cutter, 1-1. A ground ball to the right side would get the go-ahead run in. As LeMahieu skies this one towards right center field. Oh, and he dropped it. Grichuk dropped it. He laid out for it. It will go as a single. I thought he was going to make the catch. He did lay out for it, but it hit off the heel of the glove. I was paying attention to Didi at third to make sure I tagged up just in case, but he didn't have to. He could trot home as LeMahieu gets an opposite field single. Now 3 for 3 tonight against Ryu, and now the Yankees are up 2-1. As Judge chases a curveball, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a flyout. So a double by Didi, sac fly, and a single, as Judge fouls off a changeup 0-2, have allowed the Yankees to scratch out the second run of the night for them and take a 1-run lead. As this sails inside on Judge, 1-2. LeMahieu, 3 for 3, after having a 2 for 20 slump, now 3 for his last 3. As Judge fouls off this outside changeup, 1-2. Yeah, I mean, I would love for Vin Scully to have been a national broadcaster, Brian, but him too. He's retired now at this point. He's up there in age. So actually, I'm actually waiting for John Sterling of the Yankees to retire. I think he's in his late 70s or early 80s at this point. As it'll be a 2-2 to Judge inside. Count now full. Hicks on deck. LeMahieu. Oh, they check on him over at first. He's not going anywhere. Trying to keep him close. I like John Sterling 25 years ago. As Judge fouls off that changeup, still 3-2. As Sterling's gotten older, he's gotten to be more of a parody of himself. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Judge late on the fastball. 2 away here in the 5th. 3rd K for Ryu. Big strikeout there for Ryu, and that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Judge late on the fastball after all the slow stuff from Ryu. First pitch from Ryu, smacked on the right field line. It's a base hit. It's going to go all the way into the corner. Grichuk will get there. LeMahieu will go first to third. Hicks is into second with a double. As the 22nd double of the year for Hicks, as the pitching coach comes out. Well, listen, hey, I know I don't understand me because you always speak Japanese or Korean or whatever, but listen, I need you to start throwing strikes and get these guys out, okay? I'm Canadian, and this is how I talk. Have a nice day. Sorry. So it'll be a first pitch to Luke Voigt now with 2 on and 2 outs. Takes one high, 1-0. Maybe, Brian. Maybe. Maybe that's why Manning quit. Who knows? But yeah, I think Sterling, he's getting a little long in the tooth. Him and Waldman. When Sterling and Kay were on the radio, they were terrific. Like in the 90s, before Kay moved to television, and they used to alternate half innings or full innings. The 2-0 to Luke. It's hammered to straightaway center field. This one's got a chance. It is gone. Goodbye, baseball. Luke, his 25th of the year to dead center. And just like that, the Yankees are up by 4 after the 3-run bomb by Luke Voigt. It's 5-1 Yankees. Holy cow! An absolute bomb to dead center. And Springer did his best, but it was over his glove and over the fence. Oh, doctor! 5-1 New York. A perfect fly ball to dead center, and well, this is going to get Ryu's ERA up there a bit. As things are coming undone here in the 5th. Real Muto 0 for 2. Voigt got ahead in the count, and then Ryu had to come right at him, and Voigt was ready for it. As this is rolled over to Bichette. Long throw to first in time to end the inning. But Luke Voigt, the Yankees put up a 4 spot here in the 5th. And at the end of 4.5, it's 5-1 Yankees. Leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th, Rowdy Tellez has the only RBI tonight for Toronto, an RBI ground out. Back in the 2nd, takes one outside, 1-0. They play Tellez the pull with no one on base. Changeup in there for a strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. I thought the Canadian voice was kind of funny. There's a strike at the knees, 1-2. Brian, I don't know enough about the Cleveland broadcast to comment on it. As Tellez hammers one to right center. Going back, still back. Judge is there. Makes the catch as he slams into the wall. Aaron Judge robs Tellez of extra bases. Making up for the double he gave up to Hernandez earlier that he should have had. Aaron Judge sprinted straight back to the wall and made the grab. Hey, Brian, put in a good word for me. I'll come call Cleveland games. As Grichuk 0 for 1 with a strikeout. I got friends in Cleveland. As there's a strike to Grichuk, 0-1. Grichuk 3 for 21 in his career against Cole with 11 Ks. This is fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Now the slider misses just low, says the umpire, 1-2. I thought that name sounded familiar, Brian. Backdoor knuckle curve, called strike 3. Down looking is Grichuk, 5th K for Cole. As Ryu was the ERA leader for the league coming into tonight, but 5 runs in 5 innings, that's probably no longer the case. As there's a strike to Biggio, 0-1. Biggio now 2 for 14 in his career against Cole. Swings and misses on a changeup, 0-2. The 0-2. Grounded back to Cole. He will flip to first. And that'll end the inning. So a good shutdown inning there by Cole after the Yankees score 4. We go top 6. Yankees up 5-1. Speaking of Yankees versus Blue Jays, how are things going in the Great White North? or Buffalo. Yankees up 9-4 now in Toronto in the top of the ninth. Gio Urshela. Tommy Malone comes in for his 28th appearance of the year, a 5.35 ERA, and this is what the Yankees wanted. This is a chance for them to add on now. That Blue Jay bullpen is very susceptible as Malone paints the outside corner with a backdoor slider. 0-1. Good pitch there by Malone. The 0-1 hammered towards left center field, fairly deep, but I think Frazier got under it a little. Springer now backing up a couple steps, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Oh, Bob Uecker's one of the all-time greats, Brian. As Gio Urshela now 0 for 2 up at the plate. I mean, that would be a... I mean, the man can dream. Uecker's still up in Milwaukee, isn't he? That's fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Or is he retired too? That misses a little high, 1-1. Ryan Barucki warming now for the Jays in the pen. The 1-1 grounded to the right side. Biggio there will take a step, fire to first, in time, 2 away. That brings up Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2 with a double and a run score. Didi scored the second run of the game for the Yankees as he skies this one to fairly deep left. But Gurriel is there this time, makes the catch for the final out of the inning. The Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the 6th. We go bottom 6, Yankees up 5-1. Danny Jansen leading things off here in the 6th. Takes one a little inside, said the umpire at 1-0. Cole getting a little frustrated, not getting those borderline calls tonight for the most part. As this one popped up to right, Judge racing to the line, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Well, yeah, no, I remember him. He's been using a lot of movies, actually. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 with a walk today. Cole up to 70 pitches. Fouled back out of play, 0-1. Bichette 0 for 9 in his career against Cole. Swings through a changeup there, 0-2. Now, Uecker's one of the all-time greats, but he does the Brewers games. Or at least he has for most of his career, anyway. As it'll be 0-2 as Bichette fouled that off. This is outside with the curve, 1-2. That was a wild thing. As this is rolled over to third, Gio charges from the infield grass, fires the first in time, 2 away. That'll bring up Vlad Jr. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out. First pitch from Cole hits the outside part of the plate, 0-1. As this is a little dribbler in front of the plate, Real Muto will get it, but just not before it goes foul. There's a chance probably for an easy third out. Instead, it'll be 0-2. Break for Guerrero as the backdoor slider's fouled off, 0-2. Tried to backdoor it anyway, got a bit much more of the plate than he wanted. Then swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, strike 3. Down goes Guerrero Jr. swinging his second time today. He's been punched out. We go top 7, Yankees up 5-1 as Darkstroke gets a dab. Brings up Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of flyouts. One of them got Didi Gregorius over to third, though. It was a sac fly. He fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Oh, yeah, just the... of course, yeah, no, that's why I always joke about... just a bit outside, as this one skied to right. Fairly deep, but Grichuk is there. He will make the catch for the first out of the inning. So, Dominguez has flied out 3 times. That brings up DJ LeMahieu. Back in the 3rd inning, tied this game up at 1 on his 14th home run of the year. An absolute moonshot. And the time it landed, it was a tie ball game. Also had the go-ahead single at the time, put the Yankees up 2-1. It's also scored 2 runs. As this is smacked to the right side, knocked down by Biggio. He'll recover, fire to first, and finally the Jays retire LeMahieu today. 2 away here in the 7th. That brings up Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 5th. He struck out twice and flied out. Average down to 296. He fouls this back and out of play, 0-1. Struck out looking, struck out swinging. 8-game hitting streak on the line for Judge. This might be his last at-bat if he's not careful. Swing and a miss, 0-2. He chases a high, hard one. It'll be an 0-2 to Judge. Skied down the right field line, foul. Malone only getting to 85 with that fastball. Kind of Darren O'Day-esque here. Throws slow, slower, and slowest. As Judge skies this one to right center, but playable. Coming over is Springer. He will call off Grichuk and make the catch. And we will go bottom 7. Kevin stretch. 7th inning stretch here in Toronto. Yankees up 5-1. George Springer 1 for 2 with a single. Was erased at second, trying to get there on a passed ball. Steps into the box, fouls back a fastball. 0-1. Blue Jays only 3 hits today. One of those a double by Hernandez. Two of the hits by Teoscar Hernandez. He's doing well, Brian. He's doing well since I've called him up. He's hitting 320 now, I think. 3 homers, 5 RBIs. He's been really invaluable off the bench, giving us a dimension of speed we didn't have before. His glove's been solid. I mean, he's the guy of the future, right? Like, for sure. As this is swung on a miss, strike 3, 1 away here in the 7th. Cole is dealing 7th K of the day, and that brings up Hernandez, like I mentioned, 2 for 2 with a double, a single, and a run scored. The only Blue Jay to really have solved Cole thus far as he chases a fastball, swings right through it, 0-1. Now 3 for 12 in his career against Cole, the pair of doubles. It'll be an 0-1 to Hernandez. Pulls this to the left side. Didi charges. Fields fires the first to get to Speedy Hernandez for the second out of the inning. They finally retire Hernandez here. Tried to pull the outside changeup as that brings up Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out to second. First pitch to him is fouled back out of play, 0-1, as Cole still hitting 98 on the gun. Should be his last inning of work. As that one misses just a little outside, said the umpire, 1-1. The 1-1 sails outside, 2-1. Gurriel does not offer. He will chase on occasion, chased in his last at-bat. This is poked to first. Voit will backhand, take it himself, and that'll retire the side. So the Jays go 1-2-3 once again, and we go top 8. Yankees up 5-1. As in comes Ryan Borucki for his 15th appearance of the year, a 13 ERA, trying to clean up these last 6 outs here against the Yankees. Another player the Jays have not solved today, Aaron Hicks, 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Debbie Garcia will start warming for the Yankees. See if he can't get a couple of quick innings in. Oh, there you go. There you go, Brian. I mean, look, Stanton. When Stanton is hot, he had another home run tonight, didn't he? When Stanton's hot, he's a great hitter. But when he goes cold, he goes ice cold, and for a while usually too. As that misses low, 1-1. The hope is that hopefully, I mean, if the Yankees got to go on a tear, the Yankees got to go like on some kind of ridiculous win streak if they want to get back into the division race. As that kick clips the inside corner, 1-2. Rookie sinker, slider, changeup pitcher. No true fastball. Everything's got a lot of movement. The 1-2 to Hicks, fouled off at the plate, still 1-2. Good slider there. Hicks out in front of it. After all the hard stuff, and you got that thing moving horizontally. As this is grounded foul again, still 1-2. I mean, look, nobody more than me wants to be wrong about the Yankees and wants the Yankees to do well. But I just don't see this team the way it's currently constructed. They're too streaky. I wouldn't be surprised if the Yankees win like 6 or 7 in a row now, and then they go and drop 7 more after that. As that skied the deep left center field, Springer racing over, makes the catch, closes the gap for the first out of the inning. The first time today they retired Hicks. Like, the Yankees won 8 in a row, and then they went 5-13 in their next 18. It's the same thing. It's a team that started 5-10. As we look at the big 3-run bomb by Voit that really kind of busted this game wide open. Straight away. It doesn't get more dead center than that, folks. Yeah, a lot of guys like hitting that Petco Park. As Voit rolls this foul, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Luke. Inside, 1-1. Jordan Romano and Tim Meza warming now for the Jays in the pen. The 1-1 to Luke. Chopped back up the middle because of the shift, though. Biggio there behind second. Fires the first 2 away. Obviously, you're talking about when he was with the Marlins. I don't think the Yankees have been to San Diego in a long time. It's JT Real Muto 0 for 3. Steps into the box against Barucki. Chases an outside sinker. 0-1. 2 away, top 8. Yankees up by 4. Cole went 7 strong, gave up only 1 run. As Real Muto skies one to right center field. Going back, Springer still back. Makes the catch on the lip of the track. Thought that one might have had a chance, but it also hung up there. And Springer was able to get underneath it. So we go bottom 8. Yankees up by 4. And in comes Deivi Garcia. 1-1. 1-0 out of the pen. 0-1 as a starter. 1 save. 4.65 ERA. This will be his 18th appearance of the year. Garcia did not do well in that 1 start, but he's actually been pretty solid as a long reliever out of the pen. See if he can't eat up these last couple innings here. It is not a save situation, so... And no reason to use other guys in the pen just yet. It's going to be a... I'm sure we're going to have to use them here in Toronto, so... Leading things off here, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 2 against Cole. First pitch from Garcia. He's fouled back and out of play, 0-1. Garcia gave 8 runs in 4 innings against the Red Sox back at Yankee Stadium in his only start of the year, an emergency start, as Jamison Taillon was hurt. It'll be an 0-2 to Rowdy Tellez in the dirt, 1-2. Now a slider way inside, 2-2. Tellez backed off the plate a little bit there. Now swing and a miss on the high fastball. Good pitch from Garcia. 1 away as we get Cole's line. 7 Ks, 1 walk, 1 run, 3 hits in 7 innings pitched through 88 pitches. Again, no reason to waste bullets in that arm. As this is fouled back out of play by Grichuk, 0-1. He was 0 for 2 against Cole, like so many players tonight. Both his 0 for 2, though, both as at-bats resulted in strikeouts. That slider misses outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1 to Grichuk. Changeup yanked outside, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Grichuk. Backdoor curve a little low, 3-1. Biggio on deck. The 3-1 pitch, hammered towards right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Grichuk was waiting for the fastball, and that's what he got. Judge will chase it down in the gap. Grichuk will hold. Oh, no, he's going for third. Here's the relay. It is in time. You're down by 4. What are you doing, Randall Grichuk? He pays the price. He tested the Yankee outfield arm. Judge got it in quickly. Urshela makes an easy tag. The ball was waiting for him, 2 away. What's up, 31B? How's it going? Biggio 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out now. So 2 outs with no one on, as there's a ball just a little high, says the umpire. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. Oh, that's right. That's right, because of the bubble. That's right, the bubble games last year against Tampa and Cleveland. As this has popped up to shallow right, Didi goes back because of the shift and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. So what ends up being a Garcia faces the minimum because, again, bad base running by the Blue Jays. We go top 9. Yankees up by 4. Oh, yeah. Pitch speeds are a lot faster on Hall of Fame, buddy. And that's right. I forgot he won the home run. That's where he won the home run derby, Brian. That's a good call. Is Clint Frazier 0 for 3 with a fly out in his last at-bat. Couple of ground outs tonight. First pitch. Pulled towards left center field. That is going to get down and go all the way to the wall. 1 hop against the wall. It's a leadoff double for Red Thunder as Springer gets it in quickly. Yankees looking for some insurance here. Doubles Frazier's 12th double of the year, and that brings up Gio Urshela now. First pitch now to Gio. A little dribbler in front of the plate. Jansen will get it, kind of a swinging bunt. Throws to first, does get Gio, but moving to third is Frazier. one away here in the ninth for Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Trying to think who's up next. Good. Yeah, we're going to warm up Justin Wilson just in case. Yeah, they are 31B. We're about to sweep the Blue Jays, knock on wood. So Didi 1 for 3, a chance for a ribby here. Pulls it to the right side. Frazier will stay at third because it was grounded to Tellez as the infield was brought in, so 2 away. Now Jason Dominguez 0 for 3 with 3 straight flyouts, a chance for him to get a run in. Wow, I didn't realize it was, holy cow, Brian. Look at you with the fun stats tonight. As Dominguez swings and misses on that one, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss late on the sinker, 0-2. That was a good pitch to hit, but he was behind on it. So it'll be an 0-2 from Barucki, trying to get out of a trouble. Get out of a little jam here as Dominguez pokes this foul, still 0-2. Tried to go opposite field again. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Smacked back up the middle. It's a base hit. Frazier will score. Dominguez with an RBI single, his 6th RBI of the year and his career. And the Yankees are now up 6-1, and that brings up the machine, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 tonight with a solo home run, 2 singles, 2 RBIs. 2 runs scored. Keeping an eye on Dominguez. He's not stealing up by 5, though. Yeah, not even giving him a big lead over there at first. And Barucki's already paranoid. And because of his 13 ERA, actually, if he gets out of this, his ERA will drop. As this is smacked foul. 0-1. Yeah, Brian, you know, I had a really great series. I think there were 3 one-run games against the White Sox, including a walk-off. I think Adam Frazier, I think we were down, or it was like 2-1, or I remember, it was 1-0 the whole game, and then we hit back-to-back home runs with, I think, Real Muto and Adam Frazier, and we won 2-1 against Giolito. Like, we had some really good games against the White Sox. But Luis Robert in the game, not very good. I neutralized him very easily, actually. Still 0-2 to DJ as he spoils that slider. Dominguez off first. Yankees up 6-1. As LeMahieu, little chopper back to the mound. Barucki will field, fire to first, and not a retire the side. But the Yankees score another. A double by Frazier, pushed to third by Gio, and then a single by Dominguez. We go bottom 9, Yankees up by 5. As Danny Jansen will lead things off here against Deivi Garcia in his 2nd inning of work. Fouled back and out of play, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 from Garcia. Swing and a miss. Good change up there. 0-2. Well out in front of it was Jansen. Now slider chopped towards Didi. He'll field on a high hop. Throw to first in time. 1 away. Tried to pull the outside pitch. Almost always results in a ground ball. Bo Bichette now 0 for 2 with a walk. The only walk given up by Cole. First batter of the game. This one is hammered towards right center field. It's a base hit. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Judge will get it in quickly. Bichette, learning from his teammate's error last inning, will hold at second with his 11th double of the year. As that brings up the dangerous Vlad Jr. We're going to bring in Justin Wilson now for his 18th appearance of the year. Have him face Vlad. I mean, it's tough to say, Darkstroke. It's not like the poor guy's been given a lot to work with, so I don't know. I mean, he seems like a solid manager, but it's just a team that's just not that talented, right? Like, you can't blame them. Some things are on the manager, right? The Yankees are very talented. We have the history for all these players to know that the Yankees should be a good team on paper, and that's why we can kind of probably look at Boone and be like, maybe he's what's wrong. Even David Cohn said it the other night, that this is a team that lacks focus, and that's on the manager, right? You look at what's happening in Baltimore, they have 2, maybe 3 legitimately good players, as Vlad fouls this off and out of play 0-1. So, I mean, it's really tough to say whether or not Hyde is the problem there. There's a strike in the inside corner, 0-2. Well, I think that's fair. I think he's right. I mean, good defense is a part of baseball. It's what hurts the Yankees a lot of times. It's like, he's not wrong sometimes, and some teams need to be called out publicly. It'll be a 1-2 to Vlad. Rolled over to third. Tough play for Gio. Charges, fires the first. Got him by a stride. 2 away as Bichette moves to third. Now that brings up George Springer. Last hope for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 3 with a single. First pitch here from Wilson is fouled back out of play. 0-1. Very good throw indeed, Darkstroke. As now a cutter fouled off at the plate. 0-2. Jays down to their last strike. It'll be an 0-2 from Wilson. Just got a piece of it, did Springer. Good pitch. Tried to go back foot on it. And now this one pulled foul. Still 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Springer. Again, pulled foul. These inside sliders trying to get him to make a mistake. Now a fastball pulled on the left field line. It's a base hit. This will go, get by the runner. Going for second is Springer. The throw is offline. It'll go as a double. Good, better throw by Dominguez has him. Instead, it's an RBI double for Springer. It's now 6-2. The run charge to Devi Garcia. Maybe Darkstroke, maybe. As Hernandez now 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and a run scored. As there's a strike, 0-1. Springer took the outside fastball and had enough strength to pull it down the line. As this pitch is low and in the dirt, 1-2. So that run is charged to Devi as this one popped up. This should do it. Judge coming on will make the basket catch, and that's your ball game. The Yankees win 6-2. Cole gets the win, improves to 9-2. Ryu gets hung with his first loss of the year. He'll drop to 8-1. That wasn't Wilson's fault. You gotta remember, he came in with that runner inherited, so it is what it is. Garrett Cole, your player of the game. Ryu, again, that's a tough, hard luck loser. Not really a hard luck loser. He got rocked. He gave 5 of those 6 runs. The Yankees take the first of this 3-game series 6-2. Maybe Darkstroke, maybe. He's been okay for us, though, overall. Ooh, we got a pack. We'll have to open that later. The Yankees won, so 8-4. I'm sorry, I thought it was 9-4. It's 8-4. I must have missaw that. I know the Mets lost 2-0. The Astros beat up the White Sox. Wow, the Bucks are beating up on Brooklyn. So yeah, Ryu's ERA jumps by about half a run, almost to 2 now. Coles drops almost to 2. Oh, they have too many pitchers on their staff? Okay. Come on. I did not realize that was a thing. Matt Blake, not really, Darkstroke. Not really. Who's this guy? He's another starter. I'm trying to think. Who can I send down? And call. I have to send somebody down and call somebody up. Abreu's actually pitching well. Oh, here we go. This is the guy we'll send down. This Gomez kid. We'll send Gomez down. All right. Let's see. All right. Whereas you go to AA, and then we need to call somebody up from AAA. Or from AA to AAA, I should say. Who's up on... I don't want to call up the backup catcher. I mean, if we did that... I mean, I guess Volpe would be the guy to call up. Send him to the AAA team. See what happens. Anthony Volpe. There you go. Congratulations, kid. Moving up another level as I try to make some moves. So, yeah, so he'll be a righty off the bench for them. Good for him. I don't think he is, actually, Darkstroke. I don't think Wells is. Yeah, well, Rothschild was also old. I get it. Like, I don't think he, do I not have a backup catcher? I might not have I just realized I might not have a backup catcher here in the AAA level. Catcher. Maybe I should call up a catcher, actually, then. So that's actually what I should... Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Is, oh, gosh. Alright. Okay. Catchers... Yeah, I guess... I don't know, where's... Oh, he's on the injured list. He's injured. He's been... That's... Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense, though. Alright. He should go to AAA. He should go to AA. And then we're going to send back down... we're going to send Volpe back down, obviously. He's got to go to AA. So, now I have plenty of catchers in the organization, Brian. Just for some reason, I didn't realize that my backup catcher in AAA was hurt, which was the issue. So... Yeah, he'll be out for a while, I believe. I think he's out the rest of the, well, at least another month. So, yeah, he broke his leg. So, that's your issue. All right, so now I'm gonna have to fix the lineups, of course. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think Wells is in the organization. Darkstroke. Yeah. So that was the issue. I didn't realize. Okay. What do you mean I got 27 guys on my roster? Oh. Somebody's got to get sent back down to the A ball. Who's struggling? Who's struggling in AA right now? Here we go. Goodbye, Max Burt, back on the Class A ball. There we go. That should fix that. Yeah, he shouldn't be playing third anyway. It should be Mandy Alvarez. There we go. As Brian gets a dab. There you go. I did sign my draft picks, Brian. Yes, I did sign all my draft picks. They are good to go. I got myself a nice starter, a nice reliever, a couple infielders. Actually, yeah, so this kid actually could be a starter who could join the team maybe even next year. And then 3 infielders, an outfielder. These top 4 guys actually are going to be pretty good. And maybe top 5, actually. This guy probably is going to be career minor leaguer. I'm fine with that. But everybody got signed. Everybody is big league ready almost. All right, let's save. Because I think we've gotten that roster mismatching what all fixed. What's up, Greg? How's it going? We just won 6-2. We beat Hyunjin Ryu up in Toronto. So that's always good. So I want to check out stats. Garcia's ERA about 4 and 4.73, not very good. And then yeah, Justin Wilson's doing okay in relief. 19 and third innings pitched, 2.79 ERA. But yeah. All right, so now we'll advance a day. Oh, the Orioles are offering us something. Luis Skill for Rio Ruiz? No. Screw you, Baltimore. All right, Ross Stripling, Luis Castillo. Stripling beat us earlier. They just become free agents within the system, Brian, if you don't sign them. Yeah, Greg, it's exactly what the Yankees needed was a sweep of Toronto. They gotta start winning series again. Honestly, they gotta start stringing, like really start. I mean, again, after getting swept by the Phillies in that 2-game series, the Yankees should have been 7-1 on this road trip instead of 5-3. And I think that's been something that we've been saying all years. They should have been this. They should have been this. And somebody is always making a mistake and blowing games, winnable games. They should have swept Minnesota. They should have split with Philly. We weren't beating Aaron Nola on Sunday. I get that. That was not a game we were going to win, especially not with Tyon pitching. And then we swept Toronto. We should have been 7-1. Should have made up some ground. Instead, we'll take it. You got to take your wins where you can get them. This should be a good one. Luis Castillo versus Ross Stripling. Yeah, I know, Darkstroke. He got one out, I think. I think it was 1/3 of an inning. It was a joke. Absolutely disgusting. So, yeah, bullpen. Everybody's pretty good to go. Aaron Judge really struggling lately. We're gonna give Judge the day off. We're gonna have Dominguez, who's been hitting well. He's red hot. We'll put him in the lineup instead. Everybody else, because of all the days off, are pretty solid. We'll give Adam Frazier. He'll get the start in left tonight. Yeah, Dominguez in right. So and there we go. So LeMahieu, Hicks, Gregorius, Voit, Real Muto, Gio, Adam Frazier, Clint Frazier. Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll have. Yeah, I think that's fine. I was going to say 3 righties in a row, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Dominguez will get the start in right tonight against Stripling. Cutting into to Talkman's playing time, but it is what it is. As here we go here in Toronto. Ross Stripling, his 14th start of the year, a 7-4 record, a 3.86 ERA. He beat the Yankees earlier in the season. He's got some good stuff, about a 3-to-1 strikeout to walkout ratio. Strikeout to walk ratio. DJ LeMahieu,
Tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch, 7:07.
testing. Well, you missed the home run call. Yeah, the mic shut off. The mic shut off. So, yeah, the mic shut off, guys. So, great. So you missed the one. DJ LeMahieu, his 100th career home run, muted. Yeah, I know it's good now, Darkstroke. What a terrible time for the mic to cut out. It happens once in a while. Cable knocks loose or something. It just, what a terrible time. DJ LeMahieu, it was a good call by me, too. 100 career home runs for LeMahieu. Finally got the, finally got that 100th career round tripper for LeMahieu. And, it was muted. Oh, that's sickening. Well, I'm going to have to hit another 100 with him now so that you get his 200th career home run. That's it. We're going on a tear. That was a good one. I haven't had a good LeMahieu call in a while. And Tyon is dog crap, Greg. You are correct. Oh, what a terrible time for the mic to cut out. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Sorry, I'm looking up scores. I'll be with you. It's a joke. Oh, goodness. I'm also rewatching the Yankee triple play they pulled off today. First time in franchise history. 2 triple plays. And also, Judge made a great play and right. Judge, oh, he robbed a home run. See, geez, this would have been a whole different ball game if Judge didn't make that home run. Make that robbery. The Bucks beat up on Brooklyn. That's going Game 7. Lightning edge out the Islanders 2-1. That's 2-1 in favor of Tampa Bay now. That brings up Aaron Hicks, hitting .352. Tyon, a bunch of 4 prospects. 4 prospects, Brian. The only one who might make the majors, as Aaron Hicks there, 22 homers, 49 RBIs, a .352 average, is this kid Yajuri, a relief pitcher. Everybody else is, they didn't give up much. It was definitely kind of a low-risk, high-reward thing as Hicks smacks it to the left side. Guerrero there because of the shift, 1 away here in the first. Yeah, I would say 3 of the 4 prospects, as you saw, LeMahieu followed by Hicks, Didi Gregorius, Luke Voigt, JT Realmuto, Gio Urshela. The law firm are Frazier and Frazier, Adam in left, Clint DHing, and Dominguez in right, batting 9th. Yeah, the only one, Miguel Yajuri, could be a relief pitcher. He might make the majors one day. Everybody else, the other 3 of the 4, I don't think they'll ever get to the show, honestly. So, first pitch to Didi Gregorius now. A little dribbler to the left side. Stripling off the mound. Fields fires the first. If it got by Stripling, that would have been a base hit as Didi tried to get himself another shift single. Instead, it's 2 away, and that brings up Luke Voigt, who had the big 3-run bomb that busted things wide open in the first game of this series. 25 homers, 46 RBIs in the year, a .325 average. The first pitch from Stripling. Smacked on the right field line. Foul. 0-1. Voigt 4 for 9 in his career against Stripling with a home run. It'll be an 0-1. Swing and a miss on a knuckle curve. 0-2. Actually, there is a light breeze today here because the dome is open here in Rogers Center. It's a nice day. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chases the changeup. That'll end the inning. So I got some prospects back too with him. I sent Odor, Herman, and Kluber for a starting pitcher prospect and Adam Frazier. So this kid, Cool or whatever, he's in the AAA right now, is Luis Castillo making his 14th start of the year, 11-1 record, a 1.96 ERA, 92 strikeouts, only 14 walks. About an 8-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Is Bo Bichette now up at the plate, hitting .265. Takes a strike, 0-1. That one misses just a little inside, 1-1. Now that sails outside, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Bo Bichette. Sinker popped up to right center. Long run for Dominguez, but he dropped it! Oh, Dominguez dropped it in right center! Oh, I was just talking about how good his defense was. I think he overran it. It's his first career error. Should have made the catch, rightfully so. A 2-base error there. Dominguez, you got to catch that, kid. Puts the glove up and hits the heel of the glove. He overran it. So a rough start here for the Yankees as this is fouled back and out of play there by Biggio, 0-1. Yeah, his career is pretty much done, Brian. As that misses low, 1-1. Hit the heel of the glove. Didn't look it in. Oh, bad break for the Yankees. It'll be a 1-1 now to Biggio. Fouled back out to play 1 and 2. Now a low slider, 2 and 2 to Biggio, trying to get him to swing and miss and get that third strike. Oh, instead it plunks him. Came back with another slider, pulled it, obviously. Well, the only good thing is that sets up a double play, but not what Castillo was looking for. So this typically happens with the Yankees. You make an error, and the wheels come off the cart as George Springer, 19 homers, 53 RBIs, now steps into the batter's box. Takes a pitch at the belt for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 in the dirt, blocked nicely by Real Muto, 1-1. Indeed, very realistic indeed, Darkstroke. Now this is fouled off at the plate, 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch, slider hammered to left, fairly deep. Frazier going back, he'll make the catch. Bichette will tag, but he'll stay put at second. So a little bit of luck there. I would have sent him, but instead, runners at first and second with 1 away now, as you saw Bichette, then Biggio, Springer, Teoscar Hernandez is your DH, Gurriel Jr. in left, Vlad Jr. at third, Rowdy Tellez at first, Randall Grichuk in right, and Reese McGuire is the catcher tonight. So, chance now to get out of it with a double play as this is smacked foul, 0-1. Hernandez hitting .212. Rolls over on the changeup, knocks it foul, 0-2. Now a slider, chopped to LeMahieu. He'll flip the second for 1. Didi to first, in time! It's a 4-6-3 rally killer, a GIDP. And despite the error, the Blue Jays do not score. We go top 2, Yankees still up 1-0. Good defense there by the Yankees. The flip by LeMahieu, the scoop by Voit at first on the turn. And that brings up Real Muto now hitting .342 with 23 homers and 41 RBIs. So Yankee Castillo gets out of a jam and picks up his rookie right fielder. The first pitch to Real Muto. If it's fair, it's gone! And it's gone! A second deck shot for Real Muto. The real deal strikes again. His 24th of the year. Goodbye, baseball! And the Yankees are up 2-0, courtesy of a pair of solo home runs here through the first 2 innings. JT Real Muto turned on one and hammered it right down the left field line. 404 feet, almost 102 miles an hour off the bat. That brings up Gio Urshela. 17 homers, 39 RBIs, a .338 average. Yeah, hanging curveball. Inner part of the plate, and Real Muto got around on it. First pitch to Gio, swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. That was middle in, and Real Muto was able to get around on the hanging curve. As now Gio chases a slider, 0-2. Actually, I should have sat Gio. I'm going to sit Gio in the third game, give Tyler Way to start, because Gio's been a little cold lately. That misses outside, 1-2. Especially if there's a righty. If there's a righty on the mound, I'll start Wade at third next game. Fouled back out of play by Gio, still 1-2. Yankees up 2-0, top second here in Toronto. As Gio up the middle and through for a base hit. A seeing eye single that just squeaks by Biggio. You too, Greg. Good night, buddy. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, it actually destroyed his arm, Brian. Yeah, the broken arm. I remember that. Darkstroke, I think it's a terrible move. I think it's a bad move in the division for just cash considerations and a player to be... And the Yankees are also sending a second player later. The Yankees are sending a second player. Yeah, his arm was destroyed, Brian. I think it was the forearm, right? I think it was a terrible trade, Darkstroke. Absolutely bad trade to send Mike Ford to Tampa Bay. The 1-0 to Adam Frazier, swinging and a miss on a changeup, 1-1. I don't know, Darkstroke. I really don't. I really think it's a really bad move, honestly. The 1-1, swing and a miss there, 1-2, unless they were just trying to protect him from getting picked up on waivers because he was sent down for assignment. I don't know. Like, and then at least he got something back, but It just makes no sense to me. Is that smacked to the left side? 1 and 2. Still, as Frazier staying alive. Gio off first. Yankees up 2-0, top second. The 1-2 to Adam Frazier. Fouled back out of play. Still 1 and 2. It'll be another 1-2 to Adam Frazier. Hit to the right side and through for a base hit. Gio will stop at second. So back-to-back singles now here by the bottom of the lineup, and the Yankees got something going. Yeah, I don't like it at all, Dark Stroke, because here comes the pitching coach. Oh, yeah, listen, I'm only going to be out here real quick. We got to get the game moving, but still throw some strikes, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Sorry. First pitch to Clint Frazier, fouled back out of play out in front of a changeup, 0-1. Yeah, Brian, the Braves need him. That's for sure, as Frazier, 7 homers, 23 RBIs. Not a lot of production, but not a bad average either from the bottom of the lineup. The 0-1 to Clint, fouled back out of play, 0-2. Oh, you know what? I should have tried a bunt or something. That would have been fun. It'll be an 0-2 to Clint Frazier. Smack to straightaway center field, fairly deep. Springer going back. He'll make the catch. Gio will tag. He'll go to third. The relay is not in time. Gio just gets ahead of the tag. Gio's not fleet of foot. Springer, as we look at the defense for the Jays, Gurriel in left, Springer in center, Grichuk in right. Springer has a good arm. Guerrero at third, but Shed at short. Biggio at second, Tellez at first. And Reese McGuire gets to start tonight behind the plate. Oh, yeah, Dark Stroke, he's going to end up killing us for the rest of his career. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Dominguez now up at the plate, trying to make up for that error he made in right. Swings and misses on a curved ball, 0-1. This is actually Dominguez's better side. He hits with more power from the left-handed side, as that sails outside, 1-1. Infield in at the corners to protect against the bunt against the speedy Dominguez. It'll be a 1-1 to Dominguez. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-2. I didn't realize that, Brian. I did not know that Adam Wainwright was drafted by the Braves. Of course, made all his money with the Cardinals, though. It'd be a 1-2 to Dominguez, outside, 2-2. Even a slow roller probably gets the run in, as Dominguez is very fast. It'll be a 2-2 now. Chop to the left side. This could be 2. The flip to second for 1. On the first, like I said, Dominguez beats it out. It'll go as a fielder's choice and an RBI. 7th RBI of the year for Dominguez. 2 away here in the second. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu, who's hit his 100th career home run in his first at-bat. Stripling takes a look at Dominguez, now sidesteps, just chopped to the right side, and almost through. A little hit-and-run magic there by the Yankees, but Biggio recalibrated as he went to go cover second, and then quickly got back there and got the ground ball. We go bottom 2, Yankees up 3-0. Almost a hit-and-run single for LeMahieu, as Gurriel Jr. leads things off, 11 homers, 41 RBIs, and 283 average. That's the thing when you have somebody like Dominguez in the base pads. You can have a little bit of little magic there with the hit and run. That guy's moving around as this is fouled back out of play quickly. 0-2 on Gurriel Jr. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Chop to the right side. LeMahieu's there. Will field on a short hop. Fire to first. In time. 1 away. Good pitch there by Castillo. As we look at the Yankee defense. Frazier in left, Hicks in center, Dominguez in right. That fielding percentage will drop after that error. Gio Urshela at third, Didi Gregorius at short, LeMahieu at second, Voit at first, and Real Muto behind the plate. Well, that's what happens, Brian. A lot of these guys get drafted and they get moved around in trades, and there's a strike 0-1 to Guerrero. Right? I mean, you look at like even a bunch of Yankees, right? Clint Frazier was drafted by Cleveland, and he's a Yankee now because of the Andrew Miller trade. Quickly 0-2 to Vlad. Lays off the outside slider, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Rolled over to third. Urshela there. He'll throw out his counterpart. Oh! Just barely as Voit has to go full extension. 2 away. I agree, 31B. I think it's a pretty fair assessment. As Rowdy Tellez hitting 284, 11 homers, 27 RBIs. Drove in a run in yesterday's game, one of the only 2 scored by Toronto, and skies this one to deep left field. Goodbye, baseball. Rowdy Tellez, his 12th of the year, an oppo bomb for Tellez, continues to hurt the Yankees and gets Toronto on the board. It's 3-1 New York. We do have a Game 7. Yeah, yes, Brian, I did know Tatis Jr. was supposed to be a White Sox. Again, that's the thing, right? Like, these trades are, you want good players, you have to trade some guys away and wait sometimes. That's fouled and back out of play by Grichuk. 0-1. So Toronto on the board here in the second. They answer the Yankee 2 spot in the top half of the inning. Now, just got a piece of that low slider, 0-2. Yeah, Bucks destroyed Brooklyn, 31B. Absolutely killed them. Strike 3 called at the knees. Caught him looking on the sinker to end the inning. But we go top 3 after Toronto gets on the board. Rowdy Tellez, an opposite field home run. At the end of 2 full here in Toronto, it's 3-1 Yankees. Leading things off now here in the top of the third, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch from Stripling, swung on and missed, 0-1. Hicks 2 for 9 in his career against Stripling with a pair of strikeouts. The 0-1 to Hicks. Grounded to the left side. Guerrero there because of the shift. Throw in time, 1 away. Look at the standings there. After the Yankee win yesterday, they're now a full 20 games up on Toronto. Brings up Didi Gregorius. He grounded out in his first at-bat. I think the Bucks actually might win that series, depending on how healthy Brooklyn is. As that swung on and missed by Didi, 0-1. But Milwaukee's also had trouble winning in Brooklyn, playing in Brooklyn this whole series. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. As Didi chases a high fastball there, 0-2. Yeah, yeah, maybe. As this is skied to straightaway center, Springer there. He'll make the catch of the second out of the inning, 2 away. That's very true, 31. They're going by the stats, man. They underestimated Boston and Tampa in this. Toronto's basically right about where they are in real life, right around 500. So Luke Voit 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 2 on, nobody out here, top of the third. Little roller back to the mound. Stripling there will field, take his time, and fire to get the slow-moving Voit for the final out of the inning. So the Yankees go 1-2-3 for the first time today. We go bottom 3. Yankees up 3-1. And there's the dead eyes of Heidi Watney. Now Reese McGuire, the catcher, will lead things off. This is swung and missed, 0-1. But when's Sale supposed to come back for you guys? 31B. There's a strike, 0-2. Quickly ahead of the count is Castillo. It'll be an 0-2 pitch. Inside with the slider, 1-2. As this is fouled off. What's up, Stone? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, I think he should be back soon. We had a setback with Severino getting hurt again, pulling his groin. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Oh, that's great to hear, buddy. Second K there for Castillo. Leading right now the league leader in wins. Bichette led the game off, reached on an error, did not go anywhere though. He rolls this foul, 0-1. Oh, see, Brian, I didn't even realize that. I mean, I know most of his time is spent. We know him from Colorado. I didn't realize he played with the Cubbies at all. As that's fouled off, 0-2. Italy an 0-2 to Bichette. Rolled foul on the left side, out in front of that slider. He was ready for it, but out in front. It'll be another 0-2. This one, little dribbler back to the mound. Castillo fields, fires the first in time, 2 away. Castillo, not a great fielder, but he made the play there. Not like a John Lester, not that bad, but still. Kevin Biggio was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 7 homers, 17 RBIs. Actually, it led to the double play that got the Yankees out of the inning, as this has popped up to shallow center. Because of the shift, Didi Gregorius is there. He'll make the catch, and the Jays go 1-2-3. Oh, look at the Toronto Space Needle there. As we go top 4, Yankees up by 2. Toronto Tower. I forget what the tower is. Not the Space Needle. I forget what the tower is called in Toronto. Oh, yeah, Lester. Oh, yeah, he can't throw for first. It's ridiculous how he gets in his own head. It's ridiculous. As JT Realmuto 1-for-1 with a solo home run. His 24th of the year. First pitch from Stripling is grounded back up the middle. Bichette is there. Fires the first. Good play. One away. Oh, I'm sure it is. Oh, 31B for sure. But he's also a professional. As Gio Urshela 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. As Gio rolls this foul 0-1. Where's Lester now? Where did Lester end up? I can't remember. He's not still in Chicago. Is that still going to miss the 0-2? Did he retire? Washington. That's right. He went to the Nationals. That's right. That's right. The 0-2 now to Gio. Grounded back up the middle. Bichette will get tested again on a short hop. Fires the first. 2 away here in the 4th. That brings up Adam Frazier. He's 1-for-1 with a single. I don't think he's doing well because I don't think Washington's doing very well, 31B. As Adam Frazier skies one to straightaway center field. Going back, Springer still back at the track. Reaches up and makes the grab. Oh, a stronger hitter would have had that out of the park, but Adam Frazier puts it the distance, almost 400 feet to dead center. And the Yankees go 1-2-3 here in the 4th. Still up 3-1. Ah, gotcha, Brian. Good call. A Springer 0-for-1 with a fly out in his first at-bat. Flew out to left. Fouls this back on play. 0-1. What did he do in that 1 year? Oh, yeah, Lester. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're talking about Lester again. Oh, yeah, Lester did great in his... Lester was great. I mean, he won the World Series with the Cubs. He helped end the curse. As this is pulled foul 1-2. Yup, Kyle Schwarber went to the Nationals. I don't think he's doing very good there either, actually. This is fouled off. That was in the dirt. Springer helping Castillo out a little bit, maybe. It'll be a 1-2 pitch. Right down Broadway, but late on it. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now chases the outside slider. Went fishing. 1 away in the 4th. 3rd K for Castillo. That brings up to Oscar Hernandez. He hit into that double play that ended the 1st inning. So 0-for-1. Takes a strike right down Broadway. 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Hernandez. There's a strike at the knees with the changeup. 0-2. Castillo's dealing now. If you don't get to him early, it's going to be tough to get to him at all. Although this one has hit the dead center and deep. Going back is Hicks. It's off the base of the wall. Hernandez will have himself a 1-out double, and he continues to hit the Yankee pitching well this series. His 3rd hit of the series, his 11th double of the year. Is he hurt again, 31B? As Gurriel Jr. now up at the plate. Hammers this right to 3rd. Caught by Gio on the line drive. A huge out there for the Yankees as Gurriel hit it as hard as he could right on the screws, but right at the vacuum cleaner that is Gio Urshela. That brings up Vlad Jr., who's 0-for-1 with a ground out to the aforementioned Urshela. And now Vlad skies one to left field. And when this ball lands, we will have a tie game. Goodbye, baseball. A 2-run bomb. Vlad's 4th of the year. And just like that, we got a whole new game here in the 4th. It's tied at 3. What a game indeed, Stone. What a game indeed. So Castillo gives up a couple long balls. The Blue Jays look like the Yankees here. A solo shot and a 2-run home run. 351 feet to dead left, just below the Nike sign. So Tellez, who hit that first home run, got the first Blue Jays run. Skies one to left center. Tellez is going to have himself extra bases when this lands. It's 1 hop against the wall. Frazier will get it in quickly, but it's a 2-out double. And the Blue Jays are starting to hit Castillo hard, his 11th of the year. And that brings up Randall Grichuk, who's 0-for-1. Takes a strike, 0-1. Yeah, I know, it's kind of ridiculous, actually, in the game. I think he was hurt for a little bit, but still, as this is fouled off the plate, 0-2. That's not terrible, Brian, but it's not good either. This year, that's not terrible. It'll be a 1-2 to Grichuk. He struck out in his first at-bat, fouls this off, just got a piece of that sinker. Still 1-2. Now swings and misses on the slider. Castillo gets out of it. His 4th K of the day. But Toronto ties it on the Vlad Jr. blast to left. We go top 5, tied at 3. Mirroring box scores there. Clint Frazier now up at the plate. He's 0 for 1. He lined out in his first at-bat. Hit a deep ball to center field, but Springer was there. First pitch from Stripling is smacked to right, fairly deep. Grichuk going back. It's over his head and off the base of the wall. Frazier rounds first. Here's the relay, not in time. It's a leadoff double for Clint Frazier. Red Thunder strikes again. A low fastball that he golfs to right. And the Yankees are back in business. That's very true, 31B. It's very true. As Jason Dominguez now up at the plate, he's 0 for 1. Tries to drop the bunt, but he misses. 0-1. Dominguez is a good bunter. Had an RBI fielder's choice in his first at-bat. It'll be an 0-1 from Stripling. Now swings and misses on a low changeup. 0-2. You want to at least get the runner to third here. See if the Yankees can't retake the lead here in the 5th. It'll be an 0-2 to the rookie. Skied to left. Fairly shallow. Coming over and making the catch is Gurriel Jr., so he doesn't get the job done. Frazier stays put at second. He'll probably develop a lot at this level, 31B. He's a 72 overall, but he's only 18 years old. As DJ LeMahieu now 1 for 2 up at the plate. His one was his 100th career home run. As he skies this one to right center field. Springer there. He'll make the catch. Frazier will stay put as Springer throws, well, a decent throw to third. But no point making the final out at third base as that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's 0 for 2. Yeah, not a lot of power, not a lot of great contact, but he's doing all right, 31B. Still hitting 300 with him with 3 homers as this is fouled back out of play, 0-1. But yeah, if you don't get something in his wheelhouse, though, then it's in. When he makes solid contact, it's good. It's quickly 0-2 to Hicks. Yankees look like they might waste that leadoff double by Clint Frazier. Dominguez popped up. LeMahieu popped up. This sails outside to Hicks, 1-2. Winds carrying the left today. Again, the roof is open here at Rogers Center, so there's a light breeze swirling around the stadium. As this one hammered to the right side, but right at Biggio. He'll throw to first, and that'll end the inning. We go bottom 5, still tied at 3. Oh, yeah, his potential's A stuff, 31B. Yeah, so every hit I get with him, I know that's going to pay off down the line. As Reese McGuire 0 for 1 with a strikeout back in his first at-bat will lead things off here in the 5th. He takes the strike at the top of the zone, 0-1. They play McGuire to pull. This one, little chopper back to the mound. Castillo fields on a short hop. Fires the first in time, 1 away. That brings up Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2. He reached on an error and also grounded out to Gio Urshela in his last at-bat. Takes one high, 1-0. Love to get Castillo through 6. There's a strike. Ooh, a little generous there from the umpire. 1-1. Just caught the outside black as this is fouled off at the plate. 1-2. Whispered across the black in that changeup. As now a hanging slider is popped up to center. Fortunately, Bichette did not get enough of it, and Hicks makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And that brings up Kevin Biggio, 0 for 1, hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Yeah, the pitch was, that slider got just outside enough for Biggio not to get the good wood on it, as this is fouled back and out of play, 0-1. There's a strike at the knees, quickly 0-2. It's been trying to put guys away where Castillo's been getting into some trouble. Although that one freezes Biggio, a beautiful slider. Strike 3, caught him looking. 5 Ks for Castillo through 5 innings. We go top 6, still tied at 3. Yeah, Darkstroke, I've had a Slim Jim. Macho Man Randy Savage used to sell those. Ooh, yeah. Didi Gregorius now 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Ooh, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage. Slip into a Slim Jim. As this one skied to left and deep. Gurriel going back, still back at the track. It's going to be one hop against the wall. So Didi with a leadoff double, a shift double. As it hits the base of the wall and Gurriel gets it in. I'm not actually a huge fan of them, Darkstroke. And that's going to do it for Stripling. It goes 5 innings plus. And here comes the susceptible Blue Jay bullpen. As in comes Tommy Malone, his 29th appearance of the year, an ERA just over 5. And that brings up Luke Voit. Malone throws slow, slower, and slowest. Voit 0 for 2. And Luke Voit was ready for it. A changeup right down the middle. Goodbye, baseball. A 2-run bomb to left. A second decker for Voit. Oh, Luke hammered it. No doubt about it as he ambushes the changeup. And it's 5-3 Yankees. Nice, Brian. Yeah, that's a solid first outing. 6 innings, giving up 1 run. Goodbye, baseball. First pitch, Voit hung back 421 feet, almost 110 miles an hour. And now Malone swinging a miss there by Real Muto. 0-1 on the curveball. A changeup right down Broadway. And Voit was ready for it. A 2-run bomb as Phelps and Meza now warming for the Jays quickly in the pen. The 4th run is credited to Sterling, so he is on the Stripling. It says this is hammered to left for a base hit. So he is on the line for the loss right now. Uh-oh, you're bringing in David Price? I think you'll be all right. I don't like Price. He's got a really slow windup. See there, Real Muto, that's his 81st hit of the year, second of the day. He had a record if it was 81st of the day, of the year, and puts him in the second place with LeMahieu for the Yankees as Gio Urshela fouls his straight back 0-1, just a hair late on it. He's looking for this, well, comparatively for Malone, the Express, or the local, and got the Express. This is fouled straight back 0-2. It'll be an 0-2 to Gio. High, 1-2 as he lays off the fastball there. Real Muto, good speed off of first. Top 6, Yankees up 5-3. As Gio just gets a piece of that curveball. That was a good pitch. The bottom just fell out of it, but Gio's able to drop the bat head and spoil it. The 1-2, inside and low, 2-2. It'll be a 2-2, fouled back and out of play. It's about where Malone maxes out, 88 on the gun. Is Gio just a hair late on that one. And now this pitch outside, 3-2. Nice, Brian. Real Muto, oh, he's breaking for first, called ball 4, or for second, excuse me. Called ball 4, Gio draws the walk. Yankees putting the runners in motion here today against the Jays. So runners at first and second now for Adam Frazier, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Frazier does not usually hit lefties that well. So he drops a bunt. Oh, and it's a beautiful bunt. Malone will field, fire to first, not in time. Bases are loaded. That should go as a base hit for Frazier. Yes, it does. So a bunt single loads the bases for Clint Frazier, the law firm. As this sails outside from Malone 1-0. A chance for the Yankees to bust this open. That's right, it is Price's debut as well. Brian, there you go. The 1-0. Oh, swing and a miss on that slow curveball. 1-1. Clint Frazier had some bad thoughts with that swing. He wanted to send that ball a long way. As now a little dribbler in front of the plate. Everybody has to move. The flip to home for one. Frazier beats out the relay, so it'll go as a fielder's choice. A swinging bunt from Clint. But Malone gets the force at home, and that brings up Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2. A chance for the rookie to come through. He's 0 for 2 with an RBI tonight. Swings and misses on that nasty curveball, 0-1. The speed gets better as you go around the base paths. As Dominguez back up the middle, it's a base hit. They're going to wave Adam Frazier home. It's a 2 RBI single for Jason Dominguez. The rookie delivers. A bases loaded single. Clint Frazier holds at second. And the Yankees are now up by 4. It's 7-3. The rookie delivers a base hit back up the box. And that does it for Malone as in comes Ryan Barucki. His 16th appearance of the year. A chance to try and eat some innings for the Jays as DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 3 with a solo home run. Fouled off at the plate, 0-1. A beautiful base hit back from whence it came from Dominguez. As this is fouled off at the plate, 0-2. Dominguez comes through his 3rd RBI of the day as that misses high to DJ, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2 to LeMahieu. Inside, ooh, almost plunked him. 2-2. Should have let it. It'll be a 2-2 now to the machine. Outside, 3-2. Aaron Hicks on deck. Oh, and the Yankees double steal. LeMahieu smacks it down the right field line, foul. Still 3-2. Yankee, they're sending the runner. We're being aggressive on the base paths today. There everybody goes. LeMahieu smacks it to right. Oh, this is not good. Everybody's got to go back. It's going to be a double play as they're going to double off Frazier on the hit and run. LeMahieu skied it to right. By the time everybody got back, it was too late, so they double up. Frazier at second. We go bottom 6. Yankees up by 4. And that's the risky one. He hit it well. He hit it very well, LeMahieu, but right at Grichuk. Just some bad luck there. As that one misses just a little inside, I guess. 1-0 to Springer. Sure looked like a strike to me. Now a changeup low, 2-0. Yankee, well, that's sometimes you get aggressive on the base paths, and sometimes it beats you. As this one, grounded to the left side, Didi there, fires the first in time, 1 away. You start the runners, obviously you try and stay out of the double play. You got good speed on the base paths and both runners. It wasn't a bad call, it's just bad luck. As Oscar Hernandez now, 1 for 2 with the double, takes a strike, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 now. Sales outside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch, hammered on the left field line because of the shift. Gio would have got to that ball, but it was foul anyway. It's 1-2. This is hammered back to foul, 1-2. That is true, Brian, but they call DJ LeMahieu the machine now, too. As this is hammered through the shift for a base hit. It's like they say Chris Gittens out. The Yankees don't have any original nicknames. They called Chris Gittens hard-hitting Gittens, but like that was Mark Whiten's nickname back in the day. And they said, and it's just like, okay, that's one I missed, 0-1. They gave LeMahieu that nickname last year because he was a machine. As that misses outside, 1-1 for all the base hits he was getting on the way to the batting title. The Yankees gave him that nickname. This one's hammered foul, 1-2. Yeah, he's not doing so well right now. As this is rolled over to short. Didi's going to charge. He'll go to first to get the shore out. Hernandez moves to second, 2 away. Here in the 6th. Hit too slow to turn 2, and that brings up Vlad Jr. 1 for 2 with a 2-run home run tonight. Fouls off a fastball, 0-1. Now takes one outside, 1-1. Yeah, comparatively, I mean, we got him for the next 6 years, so That misses inside the Vlad, 2-1. Being very careful with the hard-hitting Vlad Jr. as that slider, perfect strike in the outside corner, 2-2. LeMahieu? Nah. He wanted, the Yankees were like, we'll give you more length. As this one skied to right, Dominguez makes the catch for the final out of the inning. We go top 7. Yankees up 7-3. As leading things off here, Tim Meza will come in from the bullpen, 1-2 out of the pen. 4 blown saves, his 12th appearance of the year. Hicks will lead things off. He's 0 for 3. And that'll do it for Castillo. No reason to make him work more than he has to. So Loizaga's going to start to warm for the Yankees in the pen. Pitch to 7th. That's what happens when you give up some runs, Brian. Yeah. Aaron Hicks 0 for 3. 3 ground outs. Smacks this to the right side. Oh, and under the glove of Tellez. Wonder if they'll give them a hit or an error. They give him an error. Tough error for Tellez there. That brings up Didi Gregorius, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Top 7, nobody out. Hicks on first. Didi chases an inside fastball 0-1. Meza, his first appearance of the series. Fastball slider pitcher. What's up, Sonic? How's it going? Yankees up 7-3 here in Toronto. And Didi skies one to right center. Fairly deep. Going back is Springer. He makes the over-the-shoulder catch as he bumps into the wall on the warning track. Didi just misses a home run, and that brings up Luke Voit. Speaking of home runs, Voit broke the 3-3 deadlock with this 2-run bomb to left. Made it 5-3 at that point. The Yankees added a couple more. Luke looking to do it again. First pitch from Meza is high, 1-0. Hanging in there, buddy. Hanging in there, not going to lie. Had a couple of good games for beat Toronto 6-2. Now we're up 7-3. Swinging a miss there by Voit, 1-1. Cole went 7 strong. Castillo went 6 tonight. We're going to pull him now, though. Toronto's been hitting him pretty good. He got through 6, gave up only 3. Technically, that's a quality start nowadays. That misses outside, 2-1. It'll be a 2-1 to Luke. Smacked foul, a little late in that fastball, 2-2. Trying to keep everything away from Voit. Hicks off of first, reached on an error. Chases the outside fastball, strike 3, 2 away. And that'll bring up now JT Realmuto, who's 2 for 3. He's got a solo home run tonight. Also has himself a single. First pitch from Meza is hammered to the right side. That'll get down. It's his 3rd hit of the night. Hicks goes to the throw gets away, though, but nicely backed up by Meza. So 2 away and 2 on now. That's great, Sonic. Mountcastle's not a bad little player. He's got a lot of potential, as that brings up Gio Urshela. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. First pitch from Meza. Rolled over to the left side and through for a base hit. They're going to wave Hicks home. Here's the throw by Gurriel. It's not in time. It's an RBI single for Gio Urshela. And the Yankees are now up 8-3. Gio Urshela pulls the first pitch through the left side. Hicks running with contact, has good speed, scores from second, and that brings up Adam Frazier now. Oh, nice, Sonic. You've really been hitting well with him as Frazier fouls this off to the left side, 0-1. Adam Frazier does not usually hit lefties well. Is 2 for 3 tonight, though, with 2 singles. One of the bunt variety. Not going to bunt with 2 outs here, though. 0-2. Nice, Brian, nice. It's good to hear. It'll be an 0-2 now to Frazier. Outside, 1-2. Well, there you go. You get some, So are you ahead, Brian? As this one poked on the left field line, foul. Still 1-2. Is that some insurance, or are you on the board now? It'll be a 1-2. Ooh, just a little high, I guess, says the umpire. 2-2. It's a borderline pitch. Could have gone either way. Yeah, Sonic, I know. It's about time the Yankees start looking like the Yankees as Frazier chases a slider. Strike 3. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees up 8-3 as in comes Jonathan Loaizaga. His 21st appearance of the year, a 2.78 ERA out of the pen. Leading things off here for Toronto is Rowdy Tellez, 2 for 2 with a double and a home run. Takes that one outside, 1-0. Hey, oh, called a ball. Loaizaga not happy with this strike zone, 2-0. There's a strike at the belt, 2-1. Nice, nice. As that's outside, 3-1. Good stuff, Brian. Grichuk on deck. And the curveball misses. A leadoff walk from Loaizaga. Not what you want to see here, but also understandable considering how Tellez has been hitting the ball. Randall Grichuk now 0 for 2. Skies this first pitch to center field. Hicks going back. Will settle under it and make the catch in deep center for the first out of the inning. Now that brings up Reese McGuire, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Takes a strike on the inside, 0-1. Now he skies one to center. Hicks going back again. Again settles under it, makes the catch, 2 away. That brings up Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. Fouls this back and out of play. 0 for 3, excuse me. Also reached on an error. Swings and misses on a fastball there, 0-2. Now this one grounded back to Loaizaga. He'll flip to first, and that'll end the inning. So despite the leadoff walk, the Blue Jays do nothing else. We go top 8. Yankees up 8-3. David Phelps making his 29th appearance of the year, a 2-0 record, 2 blown saves, 2.94 ERA. He will face Clint Frazier, who's 1 for 3 with a double. He's also hit into a fielder's choice and lined out to center field. Swings and misses and just misses that low cutter out in front of it, 0-1. This is one I missed, 0-2. That's fair, Brian. That's why I only do the Yankees, buddy. Actually, I think you spelled that right, Sonic. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Well, Sonic, I mean, that's fair. I mean, Herman in the game is a decent pitcher. Edwin Encarnacion is a good pickup. Rosarena's great. That brings up Jason Dominguez, 1 for 3 with 3 RBIs. A 2 RBI single and an RBI fielder's choice. As he takes a strike in the outside corner, 0-1. Jordan Romano warming in the pen for the Jays. It'll be an 0-1 to Dominguez. Hammered on the right field line, foul, 0-2 out in front of that cutter. Just enough off of it to get him out in front. Now this one popped up to shallow center, coming on and dropping in front of Springer. He'll keep it in front of him, but it's another single for Dominguez. And that brings up DJ LeMahieu. Here comes Romano's pitch. This one hammered to straightaway center field. It is going to be caught by Springer. And Dominguez is going to have to race back to first. And he's just back in time as LeMahieu, he hit another rocket, but right at Springer. And that brings up Aaron Hicks, who's now 0 for 4 with a ground. I mean, he hit that perfectly. Dominguez, he's running a lot, trying to, is this one smacked to left? That'll be a base hit. Oh yeah, Herman he's got good pitches, but he's inconsistent.
Now batting, shortstop.
Oh, nice, Sonic, yeah. As Didi Gregorius 1 for 4 with a single, now steps up to the plate. 2 on and 2 out. Fouled back a cutter, 0-1. Yeah, Herman is inconsistent. He plays great. The computer controls him terrifically. I was never able to control him very well and do well with him. As fouled. That's why I was happy to send him to Pittsburgh. Fouled back out of play, 0-2. Didi now actually a 9-game hitting streak with that 6th inning single, or double. As this one popped up. Shallow center. Springer there. Will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. So Yankees get a couple of hits, but no runs. We go bottom 8. Yankees up by 5. Kevin Biggio, 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball for a strike there, 0 and 1. Now takes a changeup low, 1 and 1. Sold out crowd here in Toronto, almost 48,000 as there's a strike on the inside, 1 and 2. Good pitching here by Loizaga as that curveball misses just low, 2 and 2. Now this one rocketed to right center, fairly deep. Going back is Hicks, hit by him. He tried to dive for it, but he could not get it. Going for third. Here's the throw from the outfield by Dominguez. It's not going to be in time. So a triple for Biggio, and that brings up George Springer. When you're up by 5, you try to dive. There's a strike to Springer, 0 and 1, but a chance to get a run in here with an out for the Blue Jays. That misses inside, 1 and 1. Ooh, inside again, 2 and 1. Hicks got a late jump. If he gets a proper jump on that ball, I think he makes the catch. There's a strike, 3 and 2. Oh, yeah, I automate all that stuff, too. As this is chopped to the right side, this should get a run in. Oh, it gets by LeMahieu. It took a funny hop, and it squeaks into right field. Are they gonna give that a hit or an error? Looks like they gave him Springer a single. So, instead of getting the surefire out, now it's a man on again, as this is hammered to right field, a base hit. Dominguez will cut it off. And suddenly, the wheels are coming off the cart. Have a good night, 31B. Thank you for the bits, sir. Much appreciated. And Darren O'Day starts to warm for the Yankees quickly in the pen here as Loizaga starting to get roughed up by the Blue Jays. That's called high to Gurriel, 1 and 0. 1 for 5 in his career against Loizaga. As this is rolled over to third. Gio to second for 1. On the first. Well, there's a double play. And there's a rally killer. As the Yankees go around the horn, Springer moves to third, but 2 away here in the 8th. And that brings up Vladdy Jr., who's 1 for 3 with a 2-run home run. Takes one high, 1 and 0. The 1-0 to Vlad. Checks his swing, 2 and 0. 3 and 0. Tellez on deck. Ball 4, blocked by Real Muto, but Vlad will take his base on 4 straight pitches. And we're going to talk to Loizaga now, and that's going to do it for him. In will come Darren O'Day. O'Day's 19th appearance of the year, 1 and 1 out of the pen, 8 holds, a 1.29 ERA. He will face the ever-dangerous Rowdy Tellez. Tellez 2 for 2 with a double, a home run, and a walk today. He has been seeing the ball great. First pitch from O'Day. Hammered foul right down the middle, though. That was a mistake. 0 and 1. Got away with one there. That misses outside. 1 and 1. Now a fastball high. 2 and 1. Now fouls one off to the left side. 2 and 2. The 2-2 from O'Day popped up. Jammed him with the slider. Didi on the infield makes the catch, and that'll kill the threat here for the Blue Jays in the 8th. We go top 9. Yankees still nursing that 4-run lead. Jordan Romano now making his 39th appearance of the year, a 1 and 4 record out of the pen, a 3.45 ERA. Luke Voit will lead things off here in the top of the 9th. I did not see the trailer, Darkstroke. I heard who the cover athletes were, but I did not watch the trailer. And swing and a miss there by Voit on a slider, 0 and 1. It'll be an 0-1 to Voit. Chases the fastball, 0 and 2. Fastball, slider, basically fastball, slider pitcher. Romano's got that weird squatting motion for his windup. Voigt skies one to right. Should be playable, though. 3 straight sliders. Grichuk makes the catch in right for the first out of the inning. I don't know, Darkstroke. Probably not, but we'll see. That brings up JT Realmuto, who's 3 for 4 with a homer, 2 singles. A couple runs scored. I mean, I'll say this. If it's part of Game Pass, I'll get it. If it's not part of Game Pass, probably not. So that's fouled back out of play, 0-1. It'll be an 0-1 to Realmuto. Swing and a miss on a slider, 0-2. Well, I'll take a look at the trailer. Darkstroke, we'll see, but the 0-2 misses inside to Realmuto, 1-2. The 1-2 to JT. Outside, 2-2. Madden? Oh yeah, I deleted Madden 21, dude. I'm not gonna keep that stuff on my console. As that's line to short, caught by Bichette, 2 away.
Now back, third baseman, Gio
Yeah.
Urshela.
Because it takes up too much space, Darkstroke, and the game sucks. It's that simple. Gio Urshela, 2 for 3 with a walk and a couple singles and an RBI. Yeah, it's Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. They're doing the dual thing from the Super Bowl they did a few years ago with Troy Polamalu. Well, not 10 years ago. Troy Polamalu and Larry Fitzgerald. So Mahomes and Brady, those are the cover athletes. That's Gio Urshela. Goodbye, baseball. A geothermal nuclear blast. His 3rd hit of the night. His 18th home run of the year. And the Yankees are now up 9-4. Gio, no doubt about it, absolutely demolishes this pitch. 105 miles an hour off the bat, 409 feet. And now that'll bring up Adam Frazier, who's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. The first pitch from Romano. Hammered foul, 0-1. Frazier 2 for 4, 2 singles, and a run scored. It'll be an 0-1. Yeah, I'm not going to Darkstroke. Don't care. This is swung and missed, 0-2. I do not care. The 0-2 to Adam Frazier. Fouled off. Good slider there from Romano. Still 0-2. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, Brian. I'm really hungry, guys. The 0-2 misses outside, 1-2. It's also, this has been a little longer than normal, where these 2 games have been a bit long. Each one over an hour. As this is fouled back out of play, 1-2. It's 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m., Brian. I work a lot of nights, and then I come stream, so I don't have a lot of time. I don't usually have time for dinner before I stream, so that's what happens. That's why I haven't eaten yet. It'll be a 1-2, outside, 2-2 to Frazier. It'd be different if it was like 8:30 still. I would play a 3rd game then, if we were like really chugging along and really blowing through these games. But the games against Toronto always take a while, as this is fouled back out of play, 2-2. They always give my bullpen trouble. I usually need to grind at bats to get runs. So this will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. Another 2-2. Swing and a miss. Finally, Romano wins the battle. We go bottom 9. Yankees up, though, 9-4. I'm in LA, Brian. I'm on the West Coast. I don't know, Darkstroke. I think I'm just going to go get Taco Bell. So I don't have any food right now in the house, so.
Leading off for the Jays.
There's a strike to Grichuk. 0-1. O'Day stays in there. He'll try and finish this off. He grounds this foul, 0-2. I'm not sure if it was a save situation when O'Day came in, but that's fouled off to the right side, 0-2. Fouled off again. Still 0-2. Yeah, it's on the. Yeah, it's East Coast, Brian. I'm from the East Coast. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. I grew up in Jersey. As Reese McGuire now 0 for 3. We'll take a strike 0-1. And this is fouled off to the left side 0-2. Swing and a miss. Spun him around like a top. Strike 3. O'Day is dealing here in the 9th, and that'll bring up Bo Bichette. Last hope for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss on a fastball 0-1. Now this one grounded to first. Should do it. Boyd will take it himself. And that'll do it. The Yankees take the first 2 games here in Toronto. First one 6-2. This one 9-4. O'Day pitches the last inning and a third. Loaizaga able to run an inning in 2/3. You see there the real Muto home run, the Vladdy home run. O'Day, that did count as a save situation. So O'Day gets his 4th save of the year. Gio Urshela, your player of the game, with 2 singles, a solo home run. Luis Castillo, 5 strikeouts, 5 hits, 3 runs in 6 innings. Not his best start, but good enough to get the win. Oh, you know what we can do real quick too? I can open up that pack. So Stripling drops to 7-5. You'll get used to it real quick, Brian. I swear. So yeah, so Castillo we saw there. Stripling, he improves to 12-1. Stripling drops to 7-5. Next game, which will be Monday, because tomorrow is new game Friday. Robbie Ray, his only win of the year came against us. 1-7. He'll take on Luis Severino with his 4.5 ERA. We're doing Returnal, Darkstroke. We're going to do Returnal. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. That's what I've heard, too. I played it for around an hour and a half earlier today. It was, I don't know. I'm not a big roguelike guy, but we'll it's not bad. No, PlayStation 5. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive, Darkstroke. It's one of the few PlayStation 5 exclusives. One of the few that's left, anyway, as everybody makes the mass migration to Xbox. So, oh, we got a bunch of packs. All right, let's open this. Sure. Sure. All right, great. All right, we got 3 packs. Hey man, they don't deserve slack. They made their bed. They need to lie in it. All right, lots of garbage there. I mean, they're gonna have a press conference, but they need to pull out all the stops because Microsoft absolutely dominated this week. Hey, we got a diamond. We got a diamond. What is it? We got you, Darvish. All right. All right, you. Who you? You. Let's add him to the rotation. He'll replace Giolito. Not that I don't play Diamond Dynasty, really. All right, well, we got a diamond, so there you go. You, Darvish. Here, we'll manage our squad now, even though, again, I don't really do anything with it. I don't even do Conquest anymore. What, Diamond Dynasty? It's just... I got other games. I'd rather play other games, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't like doing commentary for it because I feel I have to it's harder for me to concentrate against real people. And yeah, so I do my couple of games in franchise and then we move on. So so that's gonna do it for us tonight. Another long stream here, not as long as last night, but yeah, can't do 3 hours tonight, guys. Have yourselves a great night. We'll be back tomorrow with Returnal, then back to baseball on Monday. And yeah, so have yourselves a great rest of your evening. Be well, get some good rest. Good night, Stone. Good night, Darkstroke, Brian, everybody else here. I appreciate you all hanging out. See you all tomorrow. Good night.